Hi, Luca. Good girl. So 2 blocks, a blanket, not using a strap too much lately, but we'll have it just in case. So if you have the Arise oil, you are welcome to again apply forehead center, crown of the head, down the back of the neck and the wrists. Good morning, good morning. So if you're choosing, you can do this. We are waiting on a shipment today for the oils to go out to the post. If you ordered them, they are on their way. So the 5 vayus, vayu being a wind, the way that energy moves through us, and it can be, why is this important? Why would this be how we choose to practice? What does it serve? How does it serve us? And one aspect, so we're going a vayu at a time, each one for 8 days. We're on day 5 and we are considering prana. Prana vayu is the way that we take things in. Very early, if we are undeveloped or unaware, what we are taking in, we sort of take in by chance. And we are left quite hungry and undernourished. So let's think about food. We take food in. Now if I'm eating and I've got YouTube playing and I've got a podcast playing and I've got somebody talking to me and I'm looking out the window, if I'm trying to take all of that in at one time, and I speak from experience, when I finish the meal, which I haven't looked at or savored because there were all these other inputs, I'm still hungry. And I feel like unsatisfied. And it's because what's coming into us, we will benefit most if we give it our attention. And if we're giving it our attention, we can begin to direct it. We can begin to say, I want to bring in more happiness. I want to receive more sense of expansion. I want to receive, and I am ready to take in more prosperity, more intimacy with my loves. I'm ready to receive a really phenomenal Thanksgiving holiday. When we begin to interact with this aspect of taking in, we can become very powerful. So there are just a few considerations. As we practice, I want you to practice these considerations. What am I seeking? What am I hungry for? What am I calling in? Am I calling in boredom? Am I calling in shortage? Am I calling in a short temper? Because what you're seeking, you're going to call it in, you're going to find it, and you're going to make it yours. Is this the state you want? If so, perpetuate it. If there is a different state that you would become, then call in difference. Articulate what you're seeking and then pay attention. Articulate what you're seeking and then pay attention. Because what you begin to articulate, you will find, because outside of us is limitless. Articulate what you're seeking so you can find it and then open yourself. I am worthy, I am ready, I am prepared to take this in, and I am paying attention. This is the pranavayu, is an awareness of ourselves as magnetic beings. We establish the charge and it calls more towards us. Practice the state you want more of right now in your body, in your mind, and in the sensations of your senses. Palms together. Pranavayu. It comes in and down. That's its motion. We draw it in and down. It's such a rich 40 days. You can't imagine. Heart high, eyes closed. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me. This astounding wisdom that implanted these possibilities in who we are and what we are and everything we create in response. Ong Namo. Gurudev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, my own worthiness, my own power, my own receptivity. 3 times, inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists, shake it out. We start our playlist at horizon. On we go. Stand tall, set your things aside. Your blocks up at the top of your mat. Your hands at your hips. And just lift up onto the balls of your feet. Walk about. You can even shake out your hands. You can shake out your knees. So that when you come to rest, heels very, very high, you're widening the spaces between the bones of your feet, and then slowly drop your heels to the floor. Set your eyes on one point. We build our awareness, our attention, hands high, heels high, inhaling up. And then exhaling, hands down, heels down. Let your sense, your peripheral vision widen out. How high can you see without moving your eyes? How low can you see without moving your eyes? How far to the left or the right? Widen your perception. How deep inside and outside at the same time. And let this be in your balance. One more time, you go high. Hands up, breath in. Keep your hands up high. Put your heels to the floor. Step your left foot back. Heels are in 2 separate lines. Lift your chin, inhale. Sweep wide, turn your thumbs down, the backs of your hands to your mid-back as you fold to the floor. And then sweep wide. Lift your thumbs, lift your heart, lift your hands. And exhale, widen down, fold. Backs of your hands to your spine. Reach into your fingertips, unfolding. Plug into your feet. And then sweep wide, fold again. Inhaling up and open. And then exhale, fold to stay. A breath in, right where you are. A breath out. Good. Unfold, sweep wide, reach out of the feet into the hands. Hands stay high, step your left foot up. Right foot steps back. Lift your chin, lift your heart. Turn your palms away, sweep wide, and then fold. Backs of your hands a little higher up your spine. Reach wide, lift up. There's a little momentum building. Fold, smooth out through your body. And rise. And fold. Lengthen your spine, lengthen your legs, stay breathing in, lengthen the spine. Breathing out, fold. Sweep wide. Hands up high, step your right foot beside your left, and reach wide and down. Blocks come inside the left foot. Step your right foot back so that you have a setup for warrior two. So your front foot points straight, your back foot at 2 o'clock, hands wide. And inhale, hands up high. Exhale, bend your left knee, deepen in. So we're balancing the vayus. These winds, these movements, these currents. So open the landscape of your inner body so that you can find the current. Elbow to thigh, right hand overhead. Keeping the left leg bent, reverse your warrior. And back down, elbow to thigh. Inhale over. Exhale through warrior two, and then inhale, reverse. And elbow to thigh. Stay here, or bring your left hand down to the block and your right hand over the top. Bend your right elbow to your ribs, looking down. Reach your right elbow over top, looking up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Stand in your left heel, stand in your right heel, and now keep your right hand long. Stay. Left knee goes left. Right hip, wrap back, open out. Good, look down. Take your blocks from inside the left foot and place them inside the right foot. So your right toes point towards the back of your mat, your left foot points to 10 o'clock. And come up, hands high. Exhale, bending, right knee goes right. Inhale up. Right out of your feet, and then bend your right knee, eventually the right thigh parallel with the floor. Inhale, rise. And go wide, stay. Elbow to thigh, left hand up over. And then warrior two, return and reverse. Inhale, reach back. Warrior two, and side angle. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale left. And warrior two, side angle, set it up. Right hand, elbow to thigh or hand to the block, you choose. And then elbow to ribs, look down, make a fist and reach out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Reach out. And last time. So that when you pause, your left hand reaches overhead, your right knee bends. Your left heel is to the floor. The whole left side body long. Good. Look down. Take both blocks. Bringing them up. Set them at the top. Hands up high. As you sweep wide, hands down the backs of your legs. Put a big bend in your knees and fold your way down. If you need to, hands find the blocks. Big bend in your knees. Hands up the backs of your legs. Inhale up. Lift your chin, and then lead with your heart. Knees bend as you need to, folding down. Rising up, we'll go 3 more like that. Each time you're reaching into the very periphery, lifting the hips, dropping the heels, sweeping the arms. A last time. So if you can feel into the aspects of your body that have been still, unopened today. Fold. Fingertips to your shins, lift halfway. Tuck of the chin, navel to spine. And then exhale, fold your way down. It might mean hands on thighs to lift halfway. And then knees deeply bent, keep your hands on your thighs. If that's where you work, fantastic. Lift halfway, lengthen, tuck of the chin. And then exhale, fold. One more time. Hands to shins or fingertips to the floor, wherever you are served. And fold. Knees as bent as they need to be. Hands on the floor, hands on the blocks. For 2. And step back, finding down dog. We'll add the blanket down for your knees if you choose. Put both feet to the left side. Cross your left in front of your right. So you're crossed high up on the thighs. Knees down to the floor. Widen your feet. And fold your hips towards your heels. Inhaling up. Broaden your back. Tuck your chin. Round your back. Fold back. Inhaling up. Let your hips move side to side. So all of this is simply the preparation. This is not the action of the Kriya. This is the preparation. This is the use of asana as a means of opening the body so that the prana shakti that we activate, the energy, is ready. That you wouldn't put a dirty pot on a high stove because everything would become very crusty and the heat would become very imbalanced and your pot would break down and the food would taste terrible. So in essence, we're cleaning what was here yesterday. Rise up, down dog, so that what we do today is honored. Uncross, step your right in front of your left. Knees to the floor, heels wide, hips fold back. 3. Inhaling up, open. And fold 2. My goal is that your progression into and through your own power, hips side to side, is one that is methodical and consistent and rewarding. Fold back. And so we prepare ourselves wisely and fully. We respect and dignify what we're up to. And that's the work of the asana. Come up. Tuck toes down dog. Uncross. Feel the legs, the inside, the outside, the soles of the feet, the undersides of your arms. Folding your blanket aside, walk your feet to your hands. And put a big bend in your knees. As you find a squat, you may use the blocks if you need to stabilize, or put the feet flat and reach right out as you can. If you need to, sit on the edge of a chair and do this work with your elbows back and then your hands out. If you can drop further, you're bringing the backs of your arms into your shins, pull your heart through. Now tuck your chin as you reach out. Inhale. Exhale, draw back, draw your heart through. And inhale, reach out, drop your seat. Exhale, pull back. Inhale up. Exhale. Each day, just get a little further, a little more familiar with that squat, opening for the full length of your back. And drop your seat and come onto the back body. Knees are bent, feet are flat. So we're opening layer by layer, outside, inside, front, back. Walk your heels directly under your knees. Sweep your hands up overhead as you lift your hips. Press your heels into the floor. Tuck a shoulder, tuck another. And on your exhalation, roll down through the spine, hands return to the floor. So simple. We go 4 more. Hands up, hips up. Inhaling. Roll down. Inhale up. Two more. One more, the hands up, the hips up. Keep your hips up, bring your elbows down beside you, tuck a shoulder, tuck another, and plant your elbows and stand in your heels. Heels down, shoulders down. Any tension in your low back, draw your heels towards your shoulders. And roll down. Pause, hands on thighs. So there's an awakening when we open the front body. It's enlivening. Brahmana energy. Draw your knees to your chest, hands on shins. This will be our breath out. Heels up, hands overhead. This will be our breath in. Exhale, hands to shins. Inhale up, heels up. So this is your work. Stay here. Integrate front and back. Or hands beside your shins. So the work is to bring your heels down without the help of your hands. Or lift head, shoulders is the third step. Tucking your chin, reach to your feet. Now close your eyes and stay right here. Find ignition in the center body. Light the fire that exists at the navel. Smile. So if you are preparing yourself to receive, create an invitation in your body. Direct that fire. I am ready, right? I am ready for intimacy. I am ready for wisdom. I am ready for prosperity. Clear and charge the magnet that is yours. One more. Good. Hands overhead, feet down. Hands to your shins. Roll yourself forward and back. We can have internally a sense and lie back. I want, but we're not receiving. Heels wide. Lift your hips, put your palms face down under your seat, cross an ankle, inhale, open, exhale, cross. So what are we establishing for ourselves to receive if internally we're like, this isn't going to work, this is never going to happen, this is never going to be mine. And then outwardly we're saying, I can't believe I don't have it, I wish it was mine, but I'll never have it, right? We've got to clean up our language, our intention, and our belief. I am this. I am available to beauty, bliss, and joy. And my capacity is limitless. Loves, this is the force of kundalini. 3, 2, good. Free your hands. Reach your hands between your legs, put them on the backs of your thighs, roll your shoulders to the floor and roll your thighs into your hands. A little bend in the knees and a little press into the heels. A little bend in the knees and a little press, becoming deliberate. Close your eyes, a little bend, a little press. Use your hands to widen your thighs. Move into your limits, into those boundaries that say, I can't receive that. We're going to open them up. I am worthy. I am ready. Hands to shins. Roll it forward, roll it back. Build a cross-legged seat. Set a block in front of you. Right shin is in front of left. And sweep side to side. And close your eyes. Get quiet. And feel, without interfering in yourself, just feel. How are you? Just accept where you are for a minute. How are you? Start with your own truth. Good. Left hand to your right knee, right hand behind you to turn the navel, turn the navel, turn the navel. And then breathe tall through the spine. And turn the chest, turn the chest. Inhale through the spine. Turn the chin. unfurl. Hands on the block. A little lean forward, outer knees toward the floor, seat back. Reach your tail back. Work here or elbows. Bring your forearms to your block. Work here or walk your fingertips out, put your forehead on your block. 3. As we start to notice, how are you? Something asked and something answered. We begin to identify with the asker so we can see ourselves. But that's not us, that's just a feeling. We are the seer. We are the asker. Rise up, change the cross of your legs and sweep from side to side. That moment gives us power. I am not that which is unhappy. I am that which notices an unhappiness. If I can notice, then I can direct. I can determine what I take in, and what I take in is what I become. Hands on the block, seat back. Begin to hinge at the hips, forearms down. Walk your hands out, forehead down. Walk yourself up. Hands on thighs, eyes closed. Ultimately, what do we want to increase? We want to take in divinity. The limitless ability to create, to destroy, to receive, to release. The great blessing in our lives of beauty, joy, and bliss. We are prepared. Begin the circle in your seat. Imagine that you're seated on a circle about 6 inches in diameter. The spine staying straight would mean that the crown of your head is similarly drawing a circle on the ceiling. Long, steady breathing, 1 minute. Build your focus. Go taller rather than larger, as though tracing a singing bowl's rim. To upright. Fold your forehead towards your right knee. Inhale up. And towards the left knee, fold and rise. Eyes are closed. Focus. hand upright and pause. Right hand on the chest, left hand on top. Turn right, turn left. The chin and the face stay steady and the ribs swivel on the spine. Turn from the seat, elbows wide. Turn from the navel. Sitting tall, eyes closed. Inhale left, exhale right. Let your chin turn. Pause, hands on shoulders, modification. Full gesture, hands behind head. Fold towards the floor. Inhale up. If needed, fingertips to thighs, fold, and then return hands to shoulders or head. If you can, hand stays behind your head. If you have any history, injury in the low back, hands to thighs, and then hands behind head. Become slow and steady. One more. Upright. Hands on thighs, eyes closed, be still. Feel. Notice your inhalation. Really feel how the lungs expand. Feel the nourishment of the breath. With each breath, you're being given more life. Receive the implications of that breath. The grace that you are held in at all times. This is pranavayu. Take it in. Hands, knees, let's go. So blanket underneath your knees, please. Cat-cow. Tuck of the chin, round your back, and release. To round, to release. Move from the hips, through the heart. And quick in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 2, 1. As you round, you pull your hips towards your hands. Drop your hips a little bit back so you can lift your hands. Round and rise. Round. And rise. Palms together. Round. Use the breath. So the hips forward, a little extra rounding, the lift of the chin and the chest, strengthening the back body. If you can, bring your palms and your elbows together. For 3. 2. 1 more. Excellent. Lift your knees. Walk your feet to your hands. Step your heels on the blanket and the feet on the mat. Put your blocks in front if you choose. For your frog, knees bend wide, hips up high. Exhale, bending. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, look forward. Inhale, look back. If you choose, turn your heels in. Press your heels together and keep them high the whole time. We're going just a few. And in this sequence, in this month, we're only building a total of 21 frogs. For now, we go 4, 3, 2, and 1. We let the practice grow organically, wisely, fully. Set your blanket aside. Shake out the hands, shake out the feet. Right? All the old patterns, we disrupt them. Turn the feet one way and hands the other. Turn from the feet. Turn from the feet. Loosen your fingertips. And from your feet, turn your knees. And from your knees, turn your navel. From your navel, turn your heart, and then turn your hands. Ha! Keep going, keep going, keep going. Flush out your breath, your lymph, your determination, your play. 3, 2, now watch. Feet down, hands down, eyes on one point. There's upheaval. You breathe through it, you breathe with it, you breathe into it, you ride all the garbage that we've packed in there until it starts to clear. The vayus are an aspect of maintenance. How can we take any more in if we're clogged or full or thick or unseeing? To your belly. To your belly. If you choose unfolding your blanket, you have a bit of a pad. Make sure you're clear on the sides of your mat. And come to a baby cobra. Palms are down just under the shoulders. Wag the tail. This will be inhale. Left hand out. Roll to your left side. Roll your right knee open. Roll a little bit back and then roll back. Belly down, baby cobra. Right arm out. Left knee rising, roll open. And then back down, baby cobra. So exhale as you roll to the left. Inhale to the center, rise up. And roll right. Go. Roll the shoulds or could'ves or might or must or can't. Roll it out of your body so that you can take in this unbelievable body, this incredible miracle, and enjoy it. It's on your side. One more each side. Hello, body. Receive your bones, your blessings. Good. Left fingertips to the floor. Left toes tuck under. Left knee off the floor. Strong left side. Right hand, thumb down, reach back, catch your outer ankle. And as you inhale, you'll lift your right heel. Exhale, set the body down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. If you can't reach your heel, you just reach towards it and lift the chest. Good. It all works. Lift your mouth corners. Lift your eyebrows. Elevate yourself. Oh, last time we're going to pause. Stay here breathing out. Stay here breathing in. And set it down. Right hand out, right toes under, left hand back, reach up, breathe in. Out and down. And like any kind of maintenance, just a little at a time, each day begins to add up to well-being. Good. Feet down. Walk your hands back, peel up. Come to kneel on your blanket. Kneeling can mean 2 blocks. Kneeling can mean 1 block. Kneeling can be seated between your heels or just seated on a chair. Chair is fantastic. I will do a full chair practice next Monday if you want to. Now with your right hand back, your left hand makes a fist. And we take that fist, figures of 8 around the chest, over the throat, all the lymph nodes across the chest, and then softly down around the navel. A little thump, a little pulse, a little help for the circulation, for the lymphatic fluid, down through the outer thigh, your right thigh, inner thigh, outer thigh, hip, all the spots where it gets a little sticky, flush it out, and come up the left side of your body and to the left throat, neck, jaw. And change sides. Right hand makes a fist. You're making a figure of 8. That these little taps, these little encouragements of circulation can help the tissues of our breasts, the inner organs, go around the navel. If there was something caught in a bottle, you'd put a little water and you'd shake it out. Go down the outer thigh, the inner thigh, up over to the right side throat, right side neck, right side jaw. Good. Walk it out. Feel. Just notice. Why did we do it? You're alive. Imagine that. Set your block aside. Come to lie down on your back. I'm going to set my blanket aside. You choose. You can use it or not. Now when you lie back, we're going to draw the left shoulder up and the right shoulder down, and then the right shoulder up and the left shoulder down, like you're scooching, trying to scratch your back on the mat. And you add the legs. When you draw the left shoulder up, you draw your knee up and you flex your foot. And then you draw your right shoulder and your right knee up and begin to flex and point your feet. As you reach away, point. As you pull up, flex. As you reach up, make a fist. As you reach away, open your hand. So take the left side of your body, and it's like you're rubbing it against the right side of your body. 3. Good. 2. And then pausing, notice the current. Walk your feet in, lift your hips, palms down under your seat. Draw your heels up. Drop your left heel to the floor, inhale up. Your right heel to the floor, inhale up. Work right there. Or 2 feet down, 2 feet up. Exhale down, inhale up. Let's go. Close your eyes. Ignition. What are you calling in? What are you moving towards You don't need an answer. You need a sensation. Simply begin with a smile. I'm moving towards joy. I'm moving towards joy. Feel the sensation of the smile. Feel the sensation of joy. And as your body works here, igniting at the center, at the navel will fuel the sensation. Feel it grow. 3, 2. Good. And feet down. Release your hands. Smile. Hands to the outer thighs. Roll yourself up, a little bit of a fold, and lie back. So use your legs as much as you need to. If you need to kind of roll yourself forward and back, this is most modified. Keep your feet to the floor, knees bent. This is second step. Hands behind your head, or one hand behind your head. Third step. Or, if you can, as you roll up, legs go out, forward fold. If you don't need to bend your legs, keep them on the floor. We go. Did you lose your smile and your joy? Keep it. Keep your joy. Do you want peace? Reassurance? Feel it. Feel what you're asking for. Feel what you're hungry for. Hungry for truth, hungry for justice, for protection and well-being. Call that sensation through you, that there could be justice right here. Call it out of the universe and through you. That is your work. That is the kundalini. It is listening at all times. Your body is the form it will take. Don't give up. Don't give up. We need your expression of joy. We're going to go one more time. 3, 2, 1. Lie back. Be still. Receive, receive, receive. What does it feel like when what you're longing for is true? Not what does it look like, not what does it think like, but just feel. Keep feeling, keep exploring, keep feeling. Feels like time, feels like perspective, feels like equity, feels like safety. Can you receive it? Let your breathing settle, let your body release. See it in your senses, see it. The great good of the world in your body. On your inhalation, a sensation that you are breathing light in through your body to your spine. On your exhalation, the spine glows with brilliance. This center channel, it follows the spine, but really you're activating the sushumna, this passageway from the finite to the infinite. It holds more energy than any aspect of your body. It is a great seam of light that stitches you to this world. Inhale, fill the sushumna with light. Exhale, it glows with brilliance. You're building a battery. The sensation, the memory installed in your cells. Receiving, receiving. Release the effort of your mind, the effort of your breathing, and feel the heat along the spine. Notice. Walk your feet in. Pause your playlist if you're using it. Come to a seat. Keep everything with you. Really, it's in this silence right now that we receive the most wisdom from our practice. Eyes closed, spine tall. If you need to be on a chair, set up on a chair, spine tall, wherever you are. And just 3 full, steady breaths. Feeling the expansion of your body, the harmony. Feeling the air of your breath move through your nostrils. Feel the expansion of your lungs, the nourishment of your breath. What can you hear? What tiniest of sounds do we overlook? The hum of the refrigerator, keeping our food from spoiling. The creak of the building that is protecting you. Receive the sounds and what they mean. Feel your mouth, feel the tongue in your mouth, feel the teeth in your mouth, feel the skill of chewing and swallowing and speaking. Feel the lips and the throat. Feel the eyes resting quietly in their sockets. How the backs of the eyes feed to the optic nerve into the brain. All we see. Notice the eyes. Feel the sensation of your hands resting on your thighs. Feel the sensation of the clothes on your body. The air on your face. These are the gateways, the senses, the way we take in the world. As you breathe in, draw white light in through the senses to the midbrain. The mouth, the nose, the ears, the hands. And then back out as though washing your sense organs with light. The light comes in, gathering at the midbrain, beneath the crown of the head, directly back from the middle of the forehead, and back out the senses. Feel the midbrain point grow bright as you breathe in. One more time through hands, mouth, nose, eyes, ears. And then your attention rests at that point at the midbrain, right in the middle of your head. And let it simply be bright and steady. Release any effort with your breathing in or breathing out. And let the glow simply open to bathe the whole brain in light. Left hemisphere, right hemisphere, brainstem down the back, bathed in white light. Preparing us to receive through our senses what we are most hungry for, seeking out, listening for. Stay focused. White light in the brain. And then release any effort. The body bright and clear and tall. The mind clear and receptive. Feel in your heart, the heart center, the chest, the middle of the body. Sensation. Plant there. What is it you seek to receive? Feel the sensation of receiving it. Once you have it, then how do you feel? Feel a sensation of completion, a quiet, a contentment, a nourishment. Act from this space. You already have what you seek. Act from here. Show others it is already done. Kindly, wisely done. Sweep wide, hands high, inhaling up. Palms together, gather in, land in the heart. Receive. Sweep wide, inhale, release what you're seeking. Hands to the heart. Inhale up, receive what you are made to. There is more than you can imagine. Thumbs to the forehead center. I am this. Satnam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat. Nam. Satnam. If you enjoyed the mantra of last sequence, Ekonkar, stay and do 3 minutes of Satnam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. You can keep the hands to the thigh. Organizing your frequency, your sound. I am this. I am this. I am this limitless field open to reception. I will see you tomorrow. Wednesday noon we go on. It'll be day 6. We're building pranavayu. After that we'll do apanavayu, right? We're directing how we make sense of the world. On Thursday morning, I will teach 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And then Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay? That way you have Thursday and Friday to be with family in whatever form, even if it's just on Zoom, or even if it's just you walking your dog. So, Thursday, 9 a.m., happy Thanksgiving. Friday, 9 a.m., keep living it up. And otherwise, regular schedule. Sadnam loves, I will see you then.